Okay, good morning. Welcome to
FamilyMath998.
FamilyMath998. So today we're going to be revisiting a problem that we did about a year ago. Or actually, no, sorry, in 2017. So it was about 2 years ago. And it's called the COVFEFE problem. Do you remember this?
Somewhat.
Somewhat, okay. Do you remember it?
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
So we've been re-looking at it.
Yeah, you and I were looking at it
the past few days.
in linear algebra for the last couple days. And so the problem is this. If you have a monkey sitting at a typewriter just randomly typing letters. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So each time the monkey types, just selects 1 out of 26 letters at random.
Okay.
The question is, how long does it take to type this word on average, COVFEFE? So what's your estimate initially for how long you think this might take?
I think,
So, or at least even before you guess a number, what are some ideas that you need to think about?
well, you need to get each letter, which is 1 out of 26, and you need to get them all in order.
Yeah.
And there's no way you can, like, mess up, like, maybe back here, and then start the word again, like these letters, if you get it right. So that makes the problem a little less complicated.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe 1 out of 26 times 1 out of 26 times 7. Or if you maybe 26 to the 7th
Yeah.
times.
26 to the 7th. That's a good guess, and it turns out that that's actually right for this word. But our friend Nassim Taleb showed back in 2017 a really neat way to look at this problem. And it's an approach using something called Markov chains that we're going to look at in a second on the computer. But he says, just imagine that you're in a series of 8 states. So this is state 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8th state is fail. Maybe we could call that state 0.
Okay.
So you start out in this state before you started typing. As soon as you type, what happens as soon as you type a letter?
Well, if it's a C, you advance to the first stage.
Yeah.
If it's anything else, you stay at fail.
You stay at fail. Okay, what happens when you type when you're at C?
If you type anything other than O, you go back to fail. If you type an O, you move to the second stage.
And you sort of continue this process, so every letter is going to have an arrow pointing to the next one and to fail. And that's what you mentioned, like this is actually a pretty simple word. There's no way to go from, oh, sorry, I'm going too quickly. You actually can go somewhere else from O.
Well,
And from C, too. What else could happen at C? You can go to O or you can go to fail, and there's one other choice.
well, there's no C in any other part of the word.
That's right. But what happens if you type a C when you're at C?
Or you stay at the first stage.
Yeah, you're back to the first stage. So every letter has a loop looping back to it, too. Oh,
No,
sorry.
it doesn't,
Jeez.
because
It
only the
loops
first
back
one.
to
It
C.
moves back to C. My goodness, I better wake up if we're going to do this project. Right, it loops back to C. Every letter loops back to C. Okay, good. So this was a neat way of looking at it. We're going to look at it this way on, instead of for this word, we're going to look at a much simpler example.
Okay.
Where instead of typing letters, we're just flipping coins, and we're going to look at the sequence head, tails, head, tails.
Okay.
Now this one is a little bit more complicated because in the COVFEFE problem, you always either looped from fail or back to the beginning. This one has some alternate things. So for example, if I have the fail state down here, if I'm at this heads here, so I'm in this state, I've gone head, tail, heads, where can I go from here? First of all, how many arrows are there going to be?
Well, there's going to be one down to fail, one back to this heads, and one to the finished stage.
Well, actually, I don't think you can fail here.
Why not?
Because if you flip heads, you go back to the first stage. If you flip tails, then
Right.
you're good.
There's no way to go to fail here, because if you heads sends you to there,
And tails
sends you to
moves
there.
on. The only way to fail, I think, would be to flip 2 tails in a row.
That's right, so from tail, here you can go to head, or to fail. Okay, so let's look at this simpler example
Alright.
on the computer.